Chesterton has been around for 200 odd years, and we're now sort of entering a new phase. Essentially we're estate agents or residential professionals, as we'd like to go forward calling ourselves, as we start to expand the range of products and services that we offer. Chestertons are involved in a merger process, so with Humbert, which is more of a national company, and we're looking to sort of take the best of the Humbert's name and brand out there in the country, where currently we have no presence. So there is a very good fit. But in terms of the strategic and the necessity, we will have to move to one accounting centre. We needed to sort of essentially set up the whole company straight away, setting our chart of accounts, cost centres, etc. And those were the two biggie. The big issues for me were making sure that we had enough in the package that it could expand with our needs. So cost centres were obviously very important, and then sort of dealing with the partner there to sort of come up with a structure that fitted the business. SAP Business One initially offered sort of a quick start for the HR side as well as the accounting package, although I was far more interested in on the sort of the quick setup of the system, strictly from an accounting side. And when we started to drill down into the product itself, it actually provided quite a bit of versatility and flexibility, which would in turn allow us to then expand and grow our business without having to change accountancy products. Obviously, accreditation is very good because it's indicative of who you're dealing with, and as we would like to see ourselves as being, or wanting to be the best in terms of the services that we offer. We also want that same sort of stable of partners to be the best that they can also be, because quality leads through to quality, in my thinking anyway. Essentially, we worked with two consultants initially to set up the company structure, chart of accounts, the cost centres, etc., and also the fact that we wanted to take on the data that had already been entered in a different system. So we worked together to load everything up, make sure the TB is balanced, etc. So that works quite well, because they would sort of say, okay, you guys need to get on with this now, we'll come back when you're done and we'll move on to the next step. So it was very much sort of a process driven but very time conscious process. So it worked well. And even afterwards, we sort of got to certain stages where, right, okay, we need to now add on the next little bit of function, so like that purchase ledger, we need to make a payment run, and they would come in and make sure that our statements were set up and everything sort of flowed through as we wanted it. So it was quite good in that respect that, we got on with the things that we knew. We wanted to do as much in-house as possible, because that's the only way you really learn how to use something, but use them as a good point of reference to say, right, we want to do this, and they'll come back and say, okay, you need to change this or do this, or just change the way that you do this, and you'll accomplish that. We are using vision reporting on top, which I use pretty much on a daily basis, and they both work very well together. I mean, I'll quickly run quick reports, or I'll have saved reports there, which I do, but it allows me to quickly drill down into the data, which as a FD of a company you need to be able to do. The strengths are the fact that I can take all the other products that we have out there, which are more business facing, for example, specific estate agent software or specific block management software, and sort of pass through and feed through the information for the sales ledger or any costings, etc., or allocations that are needed, and it allows me to import all of that data without having someone to sit there and process it again. First of all, select the right partner, make sure that they've got a good, make sure that they have a very good sort of list of companies they've worked for. Make sure you get reference from them. I think the relationship is good, and the people that we deal with are very helpful and always willing to go the extra mile for us.